Hey, it's Sophia here, and welcome back to the show. Today's episode is going to be short, sweet, and super important if you're a local business trying to get found online. All right, let me ask you something. Have you ever searched for a restaurant or plumber near you, and that little box with the top 3 listings pops up right there in Google Maps? Yeah, that's the Map Pack. And listen, being in there, it's like front row parking at the busiest mall. Google says 73% of all local business leads come from those 3 results. Wow, right? So how do you get in? Well, there are 3 signals Google's looking for. And if you're missing even one, yikes, you might not make it in. Let's break them down. First up, your website. If you've got one, and I really hope you do, it needs to be optimized. I mean, both on-page stuff like content, title tags, keywords, and off-page signals like backlinks. Yep, Google's checking to see if your site's active, healthy, and getting love from other reputable places. Think of it like your digital storefront. It's got to be clean and inviting. Second, your Google Business Profile. Yes, GBP. It's not just a listing. Google looks at your activity, your social signals. Are you posting regularly? Are customers leaving reviews? Are you replying? They want to see you're alive and kicking. The more signals, the more trust. The more trust, the more likely you land that map spot. And third, your brand. Yep, your brand itself needs to show up across the web. I'm talking white hat backlinks, mentions in local directories, consistent info across platforms. Google's like, do I really know this business? If the answer is not really, you're not getting in. If your name's showing up in all the right places, you've got a shot. Now here's the thing. Getting all 3 of these signals dialed in, it's not always cheap, and it's definitely not instant. At Lightbox SEO, we totally get that. That's why we put together a few smart packages to help businesses like yours get moving in the right direction. And actually, right now, we've got a pretty wild deal. I mean, we're talking social media packages that normally go for $350 a month. Yep, that includes Google Business Profile, Facebook, and LinkedIn posting 3 times a week. And for the next 30 days, we're slashing that by $150 to just $200 per month. But here's where it gets crazy. For the next 7 days only, we're dropping the price to $150 a month. Yeah, you heard that right. That's like handing you the keys to the castle. So whether or not you decide to work with us for the other 2 signals, this right here, this is your foot in the door. And okay, before we wrap, let me drop one more gem. You know all that stuff people say about keywords? Turns out, Google's way deeper than that. In fact, engineers from Google have confirmed it. Things like time on page, user interaction, and even mouse movement help them figure out how real and trustworthy your brand is. Crazy, right? So if your content isn't engaging, if people aren't sticking around, Google takes that as a red flag. Think about it like this. If someone recommended a heart surgeon, but you couldn't find a single review, photo, or mention of them online, would you trust them? Google's no different. They want to recommend businesses they know, businesses they can trust. That means brand signals, social signals, and a website that holds people's attention. All right, I'll stop preaching. But if you want a free evaluation of your website, your Google Business Profile, or your content, check the links in the comments. We're happy to help and even show you what kind of results our clients are getting. Yep, even with the big name AIs like ChatGPT and Perplexity in the mix, we're still bringing in the leads. Because we don't just talk SEO, we do SEO. All right, y'all, this is Sophia signing off. Catch you next time.